My dear child, the time has come, the moment is almost here. Friday is just around the corner, so close, in fact, that by the time you read this, it will only be a few days away. I know you're wondering why I've chosen this time to speak to you. Why now? The answer is simple: you still have time. You still have 2 to 3 precious days to prepare before Friday arrives, and believe me, those days will be more important than you can imagine. I'm sending this message to you right now, not a moment later, because time is running out. Friday is coming, whether we're ready or not. There was a moment just last month when I almost told you everything. The truth was right there on the tip of my tongue, but something inside told me to wait. You weren't ready then. I saw it in the way you moved through your days, in the questions you still carried, questions you hadn't found the courage to ask. So, I waited. I held back, not because the truth wasn't important, but because timing is everything. But now, my child, I can't wait any longer. Whether you feel ready or not, the time has come. Friday is almost here. It comes closer with every breath you take, every sunrise, and every tick of the clock. And before it arrives, you deserve to know exactly what's coming. Tell me, don't you feel the curiosity stirring inside you? Isn't that question already whispering in your mind? What could possibly happen this Friday? What truth is so important that it couldn't wait any longer? If that spark of curiosity is lighting up your soul, then let's not wait another second. It's time to uncover everything you need to know, my beloved child. Before I take you deep into this message, before I reveal every detail about what's waiting for you this Friday, there is something you must hear first. This Friday, you will be taken into custody. Yes, my precious child, you heard me right. On Friday, you will find yourself in custody. I can already feel the questions swirling in your mind. Custody? You pause, trying to understand my words. What kind of custody is the Lord speaking of? Why would I be taken into custody? And the biggest question of all, does this mean trouble is coming? Oh, my child, I see the worry tightening around your heart. I hear the unspoken fears whispering through your mind. But listen to me, I did not come to bring fear, I came to bring truth, and the truth will set you free. The answers you seek are closer than you think, they are right here within your grasp. You don't have to wrestle with uncertainty. You do not have to be afraid of what lies ahead. All I ask is that you give me the next few minutes. Remain with me. Listen closely. I promise that by the time we reach the end, every question weighing on your heart will be answered. So take my hand, dear child. Walk with me. Let's uncover the truth together. What happens this Friday is not what you fear. It is something far greater than you can imagine. This Friday will not be just another ordinary day. When you lay your head down to rest on Thursday night, it will feel like any other evening. The air will be still, the world will be quiet, and your eyes will close in peace, unaware of the change waiting for you. Then morning will arrive. The first light of Friday will spread across the sky. The world around you will look the same sunrise, streets, and routine. But don't be fooled. The moment your eyes open, something will change. A shift will begin, quiet, yet unstoppable. Can you feel it? That gentle stirring deep in your soul? Are you ready to hear the truth? Because, my beloved child, this is not something I say lightly. This moment has been set in motion long before today. Every step you have taken, through joy and sorrow, through triumphs and losses, has brought you here. You might not have seen it before, but now the path stands clear. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. I have seen your journey. I know how long you've wandered through valleys of doubt. I have watched you stand against storms that tried to tear you apart, the nights when your strength faded, the days when your heart ached with questions. Oh, my child, I was there, and I am here now, telling you this Friday, everything changes. But you will not face it alone. When you wake up, you will step into the custody of my angels. Yes, my child, they will surround you. They will carry you where your strength has fallen short. They will lead you to places your heart has longed for, but could never reach alone. This is my promise to you. What waits for you is not uncertainty, not fear, but the future I have created with my own hands. The moment you open your eyes, you will feel it. A presence will hover near. A guiding force will pull you forward, strong but gentle, like the wind carrying a leaf to its perfect resting place. The warmth of something unseen will wrap around you, pressing into your soul. And in that moment, a thought may rise, is this real? Could this really be happening? Before doubt creeps in, let me ask you something, from my heart to yours. What if every tear you've shed, every sleepless night and every battle you thought would break you was never in vain? What if all of it was preparing you for this? What if your struggles weren't pointless, but a divine setup for something greater? What if the pain wasn't punishment, but preparation? This is your moment, my child. This is the Friday where everything unfolds. For he will command his angels concerning you to protect you in all your ways. Psalm 91 verse 11. My angels, oh yes, they are already on their way to you, even now. Their wings cut through the air, moving swiftly at my command. Their hands are ready to guide you, steady and sure. They will guide you down the very path I designed long before you took your first breath. Every twist and turn, every open door, every step forward, it has all been meticulously planned. They will clear the path ahead. The barriers that once held you back, the ones you pushed against with all your strength, will crumble beneath their touch. The weight you've carried, the fears that whispered doubts into your heart, will lose their grip. Where confusion once reigned, peace will settle like a river running through your soul. In the quiet, you will hear my voice, not as a distant echo, not as a fleeting thought, but as a whisper so clear and undeniable, that ignoring it will no longer be an option. I have been speaking to you all along, my child, but this time, the noise of the world won't drown me out. You will hear me. You will know me. And you will understand that this is your time. But listen carefully now, my dear, this is the moment where so many lose their way. This is where countless hearts have stumbled, not because they were abandoned, not because they were forgotten, but because they hesitated, because they doubted. Some will awaken to this divine guidance. They will feel the gentle nudge, the quiet urging from heaven itself. But instead of rising, they will close their eyes once more. They will turn back to the comfort of what they've always known, slipping quietly into their old ways. They will tell themselves it was nothing but a dream, nothing but a fleeting thought. And just like that, they will walk away from the very breakthrough they spent countless nights praying for. But I ask you, my child, will that be you? Will you turn away from the gift I am placing in your hands? Will you ignore the door I have unlocked before you? Or will you rise? Will you stand, heart wide open, and step forward into the life I have been shaping for you? I want you to truly think about it. This isn't just another Friday on the calendar. No, my child, this is Friday, the day where everything I have planned begins to take hold. The moment when heaven's light pours into your life like never before. Wake up, sleeper, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine upon you. Ephesians 5 verse 14. These words are not just ancient promises, they are your call to action. This is your moment, the hour you were born to step into. You won't be the same after this. You cannot go back to who you once were. Listen closely, my precious child. Let these words sink deeply into your heart. You are my masterpiece. I created you with care, purpose, and love beyond measure. You are not here by accident. Every part of you, your voice, your mind, your dreams, was created by my own hands. I see you. I know you. I love you. Not for a moment have I ever left you. Not for a second have you been unnoticed. From the very beginning, I shaped you with precision. I breathed life into you. I placed a light inside you that no darkness can put out. Never let the world make you question your worth. People may attempt to measure, compare, or make you feel small. But listen to me, my child, you are beyond comparison. No one else carries your exact purpose. No one else holds the same light inside. Do not waste your energy looking at others and wondering why you are not like them. I never designed you to be like anyone else. You were not meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. I created you, set you apart, and gave you gifts that only you can use. Have I not already told you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made? These are more than just words, this is your identity. This is the truth. You are my creation, my design, my joy. So stand tall. Accept who you are. Walk boldly in the light I have placed within you. The world needs what you carry. You are an essential part of my plan. Without you, the masterpiece is incomplete. Rise today, my child. Move forward with confidence. You are exactly who I created you to be, and never forget this, I delight in you just as you are. My child, before your heart races, before fear takes hold, before your thoughts spin out of control, stop. Take a deep breath. Come to me first. I see you. I see how easily the weight of the world shakes you. I know how quickly worry creeps in and fills your mind with doubts. Life can feel messy, chaotic, and unpredictable. Some days it seems like everything is slipping through your fingers. And yes, I know that there are times when you wonder if I am really working, if I am truly in control. But listen to me, my beloved one, do not doubt me. I understand you are human, your emotions are genuine, and your heart is tender. Fear is loud, and sometimes it makes you forget who I am. But my child, I never asked you to carry it all alone. You were never meant to. I am here, right alongside you. When everything around you feels like it's falling apart, remember this, I am still holding all things together. Nothing is too big for me. No storm is too fierce. No problem is too tangled. No burden is too heavy. I am strong enough. I am powerful enough. I am enough. So when fear comes knocking, don't let it in. Pause. Breathe. Lift your gaze to me. Whisper a prayer, even if your voice shakes. Lay everything at my feet, every worry, doubt, and fear. I will take it. I will carry it. I will help you. You are not alone, my child. You never have been, and you never will be. I love you more than you can imagine, and I promise you that I will never let you go. My beloved child, come closer. Listen to my heart. True worship isn't just for the easy days. It isn't only for the moments when the sun shines, when your heart feels light, when everything in your life makes sense. No, my beloved, the deepest worship happens in the storm. It happens when your heart aches, when your tears fall, when life feels heavy. But still, you lift your hands and whisper, God, I trust you. I see you in those moments when the pain presses in, and you wonder how much more you can take. I see you when the weight of life tempts you to give up, but instead, you choose to stand and say, I know you're still working, Lord. I hear you. That, my child, is worship that reaches heaven. That is faith that moves mountains. I know how dark it feels sometimes, but even in the darkness, I am your light. I guide you every step of the way, even when you can't see the path ahead. When you feel too weak to go on, I become your strength. When you fall, I pick you up. When sorrow tries to swallow you whole, I wrap you in my arms. I hold you close. I wipe every tear. I whisper words of comfort straight to your soul. You may not always feel me, but I have never abandoned you. I am right here, closer than your very breath. So worship me in this moment, even in the struggle. Praise me through the pain. Trust me wholeheartedly. I promise, my child, I am holding you through it all.